Warum ist eine... Hallo Lorraine, weiter geht's. Aus irgendeinem Grund ist wieder meine... ist das Spiel wieder nicht auf Vollbild.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my
Oh.
dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
So, ich habe gerade noch mal was angemacht. Ich will wissen, wie das Spiel läuft, weil es gibt eine Technologie, die heißt Raytracing. Oh.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Shit, Lesh. Back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Your ass is mine.
Come on!
Rip his stones off! Gods!
Nice meeting you.
Kings do the fighting,
The game
kings
state
do the dying.
your game state will be automatically saved when you reach certain milestones in the story. Still, you should save your progress early and often on your own. The world is full of predators, bloodthirsty beasts, bandits and countless other dangers. Also, was macht das für einen Unterschied, wenn ich das ausmache? Vom Aussehen her. Keine Ahnung. Egal. Ich wollte nämlich eigentlich nur umgucken. Und will eigentlich noch mit den Leuten hier reden.
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of War? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you
Oh yes,
familiar with
Gwent.
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Gwent, Options marked with cards will begin a game of Gwent. Yes, better meet.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Do you want to begin Gwent Tutorial? Nein, ich weiß noch, wie das Spiel geht. Ich muss mir erstmal ein Deck zusammenbauen. Habe ich Karten? Kartendeck. Ah. Eins, zwei. Change Leaders. Ich habe keine anderen. Number of Cards. Ah, so geht das. Okay. Mal gucken. Ich habe wahrscheinlich nicht genug Karten mit dem, ne? Nee. Hab ich mit den Einheiten? Nee. Ich habe nur Northern Realms, ne? Genau, du kriegst einfach nur die Effektkarten geschenkt. Gut, da können wir nur die nehmen. Best Secret. Stannis. Dann wollen wir den noch reinnehmen und theoretisch. So, das Spiel ist relativ simpel. Choose to redraw. So, die Karte, also das Spiel funktioniert so. Man legt Karten, bis man keine Karten mehr legen möchte, und wer mehr Punkte hat, hat gewonnen. So, manche Sachen machen hier, sets the set Strength of all Siege Combat Cards to one of both players und sowas. Und das sind halt hier zum Beispiel Siege-Karten. Manche haben halt keine Besonderheiten. Der It's to all units in zero excluding itself, genau. Gibt halt Nahkampf, Fernkampf, Siege. So, und das sind die Symbole da unten. Das heißt, der bringt uns nichts, weil, der bringt uns nichts, weil der würde nur +1 geben auf den. Nur der Sinn ist, dass wir immer abwechselnd Karten legen und irgendwann können wir sagen, wir wollen keine Karten mehr legen. Und wir müssen einfach nur gucken, dass wir mehr Punkte haben. No, jetzt haben wir das Problem. Jetzt hat er das gemacht. Das heißt, ich glaube, damit kann man, ne? Ja, kann man es wieder wegmachen. Und mal gucken, ob wir den tricken können. So, die haben alle 5 oder 6. Ach, das ist ein Siege, Mann. So, wir machen mal den Reg weg. Na, dann haben wir 22. Na, und wir geben jetzt ab und gucken mal, ob der mit seinen letzten 5 Karten noch 8 Punkte dazu bekommt. Gleichstand. Ah, Nilfgaard hat die Sonderregel, dass er immer gewinnt. Okay. Wenn man Gleichstand hat. Ah, er hat gepasst. Das heißt, was macht der eigentlich? Picking and deck played instantly. Oh, das wollte ich nicht. Naja, wir spielen jetzt einfach nur den hier. Und wir gewinnen dadurch jetzt. No. Wir ziehen jetzt, glaube ich, noch eine Karte. Ja, supi. Ah, er hat keine Karten mehr. Er hat alle verbraucht. Das heißt, wir haben gewonnen. Oh, das Spiel ist besser
Well, you've a knack
als
for this game.
blöde
If you
Poker.
ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Ah, ich habe nachgelesen, wir kriegen keine Gegenstände aus dem zweiten Teil. Schade eigentlich. You got a new Gwent card. If you examine, open the game menu und Deckpanel. Gwent-Deck. Was haben wir denn bekommen? Ah, wir haben Sultan bekommen. Chivay. Dann tun wir den rein und schmeißen Redanian-Typ weg. Und vor allen Dingen wollen wir nicht so viele Dinger haben. Wir wollen Clear Weather haben. Wir wollen nur eins davon. Genau. When one of your quests is updated, a notification will appear on the left side of the screen. If you're not currently tracking the updated quest, you can press V to start tracking it.
Something else you'll be needing.
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant them that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
Farewell.
So. Achso, wir können erstmal heilen. Na.
Come to Pappy!
Oh. Natürlich werden wir wieder klauen gehen. Soweit es geht. Weil man, jetzt kann man nicht mehr alles klauen, man kriegt man Ärger. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie kann man denn Tränke herstellen? If you have multiple items in your pocket, you can switch between them using Mausrad. Okay, use to change the bolts used with your crossbow. Crossbow? Ah, und wir können das da benutzen. Okay.
Don't you look at me.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods.
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Marion Armor. Genau, wir wollen die Gwent-Karten haben. Blue Stripes Kommando. Oh, cool. Was ist das? Quest Item. Use magic to show the number of cards missing from your collection. Ah, okay. Crafting. Gibt's Junk. Guten Drink, Roach. Ah, da. Ja.
Take care.
Ooh, make way.
So.
What do you want?
Dein Stuff will ich haben. Aber ich glaube, wenn ich jetzt hier die Sachen mitnehme, dann... Warte mal. Okay, das hat dich jetzt nicht interessiert. Black Magic Doll? Oh. Ist okay mit dir oder kann ich nicht mit dir reden? Hm. Okay, alles okay bei dir? Okay. So, haben wir da ein Notice Board irgendwo? Nicht wirklich.
Freak.
Ours is a decent
It's
village.
Dervan now. D-E-R-V-A-N. Not Goidamar.
But what do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that anyway? Dervan.
Nilfgaardian. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how it
Greetings.
is. Then by my leave, Master Dervan. May the Golden Sun guide.
Diebstahl, Diebstahl, Diebstahl. Oh. Toussaint, a duchy out of tales of fantasy and wonder. When a traveler from the northern realms first crosses the border into Toussaint, he feels at once as though he had stepped into a land ripe straight from the pages of a fantastic fairy tale. He will know no inclement weather there, for even the winters in Toussaint are mild and sunny, with only gentle, calming breezes and not a hint of gale. He will know no hunger, for the trees and bushes of that land burst with ripe and juicy fruits all the year long. He will know no loneliness, for each and every soul he encounters will treat him like a long-lost friend. He will not find a single backwater of dullness, boredom, or inquietude in the overflowing stream of marble. In Toussaint, the vine rages in torrents, music plays ceaselessly, and everywhere the air is filled with the sound of a birdsong and the twittering of beautiful maids, who are never stingy with their ample charms when a handsome knight comes a-calling. The capital of the duchy, Beauclair, is an architectural gem full of glorious elven monuments, delicately soaring towers, masterfully carved reliefs, and atmospherically mysterious ruins. Only the rare sun in a field of black, the odd gold and dark stain on an otherwise pristine edifice, reminds one that this land, this fable incarnate, is a vessel of Nilfgaard. The tome you hold in your hands, commissioned by the most gracious Duke de Berry, shall make use of magic most arcane to display which Gwent cards are currently missing from your collection. You need but open it and repeat in your mind how bought a round of Gwent, and the following shall appear. Velen, Novigrad, Skellig Island, White Orchard, Royal Palace, and Vizima. Number of new cards that can still be won from players of no particular renown or skill, 47. Okay.
Oh! Oi! Now!
Ja, geh weg. Das kriegst du aufs Maul. Wanted honeycombs. Will pay top coin, large quantities. Welcome to Moria Herbalist.
Perhaps you should tell the black ones about it.
Maybe.
What do you want? Oi! Now!
Diebstahl, Diebstahl, Diebstahl.
Best be gone from here.
What now?
Yes?
La 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 la.
To with them?
Gut, dann gehen wir mal zum Notice Board. Notice boards. Geralt has learned from experience to keep a close eye on his surroundings as he travels, for he never knows when he will run into someone or something of interest. A damsel in distress, a merchant peddling rare wares, or a nest of pesky monsters. Such locations are marked on your map with the following icons. Death to the invaders. Hark, fair folk of the north, if you're yearning for freedom, if you're prepared to take up arms to defend the motherland. Head to the woods. We grow stronger by the day and will soon show the Nilfgaardian vermin that the Temerian nation will not bear its yoke without a fight. If your heart bleeds blue and golden lilies, you will sooner die for your country than live as a slave to foreigners. Let us swear by our fathers who fell to the beasts at Sodden, by the souls of the dead buried at Brenna, to arms. Imperial Edict 1845. Let it hereby be known that, by order of His Imperial Majesty High Command, all able-bodied men of White Orchard must present themselves at the village inn, equipped with a shovel, hoe, or pickaxe of their own provision. The fields near the village are littered with corpses, and given the warm spring we are currently experiencing, the High Command fears the rotting bodies might bring contagion to the village. Let this stand as proof to the residents of White Orchard that their new rulers care for their safety and shall defend them not only from bandits but also from disease, by introducing measures which have long been standard in civilized world. Any man refusing to comply with this order will be flogged and put in the stocks. Signed, Captain Peter Sar Gwenleaf. Volunteers wanted. By order of Captain Peter Sar Gwenleaf, let it hereby be known that enlistment in the Imperial Army is now open. Recruits will be provided with room, board, and regular pay. Yet the greatest payment of all is the honor of serving Emperor over Emrys, Deathlin, Adan, and was auch immer. Once enlisted, recruits will be trained under the tutelage of the Emperor's greatest strategists. Recruits' families will be assured sufficient sustenance for the entire time of their service. In the case of the death on the field of glory, they will receive a lifelong pension. Ganz mal schlecht. Looking to borrow a plow. Hey lads, there are any among you to lend me a plow? Thing is, mine smacked up against a stone in the field so hard it bent halfways. And may a fiend take me if I know how to fix it or plow my field without it. Brother missing. Bastian, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I have reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He is not returned to this day, like many others, you will say, and you will be in the right. But if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I give him up to the ground the least, like our fathers have done always. I bury him neath the barrow where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be ate by the corpses prowling the battleground. So I seek a man brave, able with a sword and willing to venture out with me to find Bastion. I won't pay much, for I have not much to give, but I'm not stinging with gratitude and sure to show it a plenty. Any man willing to help, look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard. Just near the bridge, I've made camp there. Dune Wildewehr. Contract devil buys well, good folk. I know there's a war on, every man got trouble enough of his own, but perhaps there's one of you who could help a father in need. You will surely know the well in the ruined village and the devil that guards it with a jealous fury. And if you don't know, well, come ask and I will tell you about it. Whoever drives that monster away from the well will get a fat purse full of gold. Just don't tarry, for it's an urgent matter. Odolon. Points of interest. There is much of interest to be found in the world's dense forests and fog-clad swamps. Whenever you pursue a notice board, question markers will appear on your minimap to indicate potential interesting places. Seek them out to learn what secrets they hold. Ja, das Spiel, ich kann es dir mal... Every important location you have discovered will be marked in your world map. To jump to your current location, press tab. To scroll the map, hold left mouse button and move the mouse. Your current objective is marked with das da. Available quests are marked with Here you can use the objective of your currently tracked quest. If there are multiple objectives, you can switch between them by pressing V. Here you can see the minimap showing an overview of the region. Use Z to decrease its size. Ja, das hier ist lustigerweise nur die Standard-Map. Die Tutorial-Map. Nur die Tutorial-Map. Wir können hier überall hingehen. Da auch, da. Das ist sehr viel zu tun. So, Alchemy. Hier kann man, achso. Pitting formula and diagrams. If you want to see a list of components or ingredients required for a given formula or diagram when you enter the shop panel, select it and perform the pin action. If you select the crafting diagram or alchemy formula and pin it, a list of components or ingredients needed to create that item will appear in the shop panel. This makes it easier to keep track of what you still need to acquire. Danke, das ist sehr gut. Das nervt nicht mehr und ich glaube, es ist auch nicht mehr so schlimm. So. Wir haben nichts davon. Haben auch nichts davon und davon haben wir auch nichts. Aber die Dinger sind hier sehr viel besser gemacht. Und auch alleine das Einsammeln ist so viel angenehmer.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Okay. Twisted Firestarter, dann machen wir das nochmal.
Don't you look at me.
Ups, das wollte ich nicht. Lalalala, looten. So. Oh.
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard. Boot prints. A man's. Large. Stinks of piss and vodka.
Ja, ich weiß. Ich will aber gerade nicht streiten.
Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witch of him that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Go on, Encazer!
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Eeri gloir. Okay?
I can't decide. Should we draw it or no?
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Not with so many corpses.
Lost his boots in the rush.
Sure to be poison.
Sure, not so sure. Who knows? Will you go to the well in Hovel instead?
Not on your life. I'd rather be ill than disturb a ghost.
Best be gone from here.
Stay away from me and my family.
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound. Tracks lead back to the village.
En med detta, Estrat SN Novigrad.
Freak.
Ach so.
Ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds. Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Nope.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp!
Try me, peasant. I could use the practice.
Yeah!
Come on, come closer. Stop, I give up. Damn it. You broke my nose. But not your legs, so let's go see the smith. And take my advice. Don't try anything else.
Das Kämpfen macht so viel mehr Spaß.
One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charge Ternaria copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Villagers love you now.
Villagers will really love you now.
Well, no, I don't give a flying fuck about them. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Ich meine, ganz ehrlich, er ist selber schuld. Ach, ups. Ich meine, dass man jetzt direkt hängt, weiß ich nicht, aber... Boah.
Ours is a decent village. You chew 'em. They swallow 'em whole. Are wreaking havoc on my gut.
So, haben wir irgendwelche... You can place your own markers on the map, do so... Okay. To place special markers, hold and release and use to select the type of marker you want. Confirm your selection by pressing... You can only place one default custom marker at a time, but you can place up to 10 total of the special markers. Okay. No problem. Einmal ganz kurz hier. Okay. Die Aufnahme funktioniert noch, ja. Achso, scheiße, ich wollte... Haben wir irgendwelche Ausrufezeichen? Nein. Gut, dann gehen wir doch einfach mal... ist das hier unser Quest? Genau. Ich wollte eh noch was nachlesen. Nein, nein. Hä? To change the active filter, click on the arrows. You can also turn on off specific icons within each filter. To do so, select an icon type using and press. When you select one of the icon types, you can center the map view on each of the discovered locations of the types. To do so, click on the left mouse button on the arrows beside the icon. Ja, das wollte man nicht. Ich wollte... Genau. Cyrilla Fiona Ellen Rihanna. What can I possibly say about him? That we call her Ciri for short, that she was born in 1251, that she has ashen hair and a scar on her cheek. All true. And that's the Cyrilla I know best, the one I first laid eyes upon those many years ago. The one who seemed thoroughly, well, not ordinary, but certainly not as extraordinary as she is in fact. Is. For Cyrilla is also a highly skilled witcher. Heiress to several thrones, the last bearer of the Elder Blood, a powerful source endowed with exceptional magic talent, and the Lady of Time and Space. Her hair color and date of birth seem rather incidental now, don't they? I could also tell you she is Geralt's adoptive daughter, but that would be a gross simplification. Ciri is much more. She is his destiny, his unexpected child, someone bound to the Witcher by fate, most inextricable tangled feathers. Following age-old Witcher tradition, Geralt took Ciri to Kaer Morhen when she came into his care. There he and Vesemir taught her in the ways of the professional monster slayer. It was then that her magic talents were first revealed, and they discovered she was a source. Ciri's gift proved a curse as well. Because of it, she would one day have to hide from the entire world, even Geralt. Dandelion. Dandelion, I would wager in one that you, dear reader, are a person of culture and taste, and therefore already familiar with me, Dandelion, and the role I am to play in the following tale. Nevertheless, allow me to sketch a few lines by way of self-portrait for the sake of thoroughness, and in the event you have spent much of the last half-century in some dark corner where the light of my star has yet to reach. Born in 1229, a talented poet and troubadour, a graduate of Oxenford Academy, a frequent performer at the royal courts, an unequaled lover appreciated and in some cases adored by ladies worldwide, a skilled negotiator and a stirring orator. Such is the image of the bard Dandelion as painted by his friends and promoters. This image is of course somewhat overbright in his coloring. I personally prefer to think of myself as a dedicated artist enthralled to his muse, one whose work has benefited immeasurable from the fact that I am, and forever will remain a close friend and steadfast companion to the Witcher Geralt. It is his fate I chronicle in this present work, and his story which I shall sing till the end of my days. Eske. All witchers have a great deal in common, but with Eske and Geralt, the similarities are particularly striking. They first met as two boys of the same age swinging wooden swords at Kaer Morhen. They then went through an ordeal together, the first round of selection, the murderous changes, the trial of the grasses, and training on the gauntlet, the witcher's daunting obstacle course. They also received hidings together for more than one act of childish delinquency. When they became adults, they walked the path separately, but still reconvened at Kaer Morhen nearly every winter to wait out the cold, drink to their successes, and remember fallen comrades. Though Eskel never gained Geralt's renown, he equaled the White Wolf in experience and carried out his contract with care and efficiency. Death had almost taken him many times during his hunts, yet in an ironic twist, the hideous scar on his face came not from a monster's claw, but from the blade of a Daedra Adamant, his highly unpredictable, unexpected child. Geralt of Rivia. Oh, scheiße. Konnte ich da noch scrollen? Nein, okay. Geralt of Rivia. Many cannot fathom the friendship Geralt of Rivia and I, Dandelion, have shared all these years. When we first began breaking bread together, spiteful tongues said he'd be better off cutting my throat and dumping my body in a hollow tree, before I provoked someone else into doing the same to us both. Those individuals spoke out of pure jealousy, for Geralt was my dearest friend, a fact which he gave ample evidence of on numerous occasions. I could say a great deal about that world-famous monster hunter, the man known in elder speech as Gwenblad, or in our younger yet no less noble tongue as the White Wolf. For Geralt of Rivia is a truly exceptional individual. A brief encounter might tempt one to label him a mere swinger of swords, a simple monster catcher, a rough and tumble practitioner of dirty trade, but peer closer and you will soon discover he is a man of unplumbed depth, unique views and vast world-spanning experience. On the surface he is introverted, tight-lipped, one might even say gruff, but underneath lies an overflowing sea of goodwill, good humor and an honest readiness to help his friends, be it with a bit of sound advice or the masterful application of his blade. Setting aside cumbersome false modesty, I can say that I know his story better than any man alive. I was with him through hard times and good, helping with wise advice, warm words and razor wit. As a result, I am a vital part of his story, both in its earlier and present portions. It is thus my duty to continue my chronicle and, for the benefit for future generations, put in writing the next chapter of his deeds and exploits. Lambert, the youngest among the witches of Kaer Morhen and perhaps the last ever trained within its walls. By the start of our tale, Lambert had proven his chops many times over, having hunted down many a mighty beast and traversed nearly all the continent's realms several times over. Yet he had also developed a reputation for arrogance and sardonic humor, and his gruff and at times excessively blunt manner could irritate even his fellow witchers from the School of the Wolf. Whatever his vice, it went without saying that Lambert would brave the fires of any hell for his companions. Vesemir. Vesemir was the oldest living member of the Wolf School and most likely the oldest witcher of any school on the continent, about as long in years as the ruins of Camoim themselves, and though internally complaining about his creaky bones, this master of the witcher trade gave no thought to a well-deserved retirement. Grey but still spray, he continued to ply the monster's hunting trade into the golden years, effectively too, as he seen more beasts than all his students put together. A harsh and demanding instructor in Geralt's youth, over the years he had become something of an adoptive father and mentor to the other witchers, always ready to help with sage advice and steady hands. In the spring of 1272, when our story begins, Vesemir had joined Geralt on his search for Jennifer, trekking with him through war-ravaged Temeria. Jennifer of Wengerberg. The Witcher first met the raven-haired sorceress a good 20 years back. Their friendship and the feelings between them were born of a common adventure involving a genie and a wish granted to Geralt that intervened their fates inextricably. Ich kann das Wort nicht aussprechen. In the time since then, their relationship had, however, been quite stormy, rich in ups and downs, crises and breakups. Geralt and Jennifer's love provides irrefutable proof of the thesis that opposites attract. A few years ago, Geralt and Jennifer had, after a long separation full of adventures for them both, gotten back together again. The moment of repose was interrupted by the wild hunt, which took Jennifer captive. The Witcher set out at once to save her, but lost his memory while doing so. When he finally recovered it, he immediately set off once more on his quest to find his beloved sorceress. Also, hätten wir das erledigt. Speichern wir einmal, dann wir... So. Oh, hoppala, ich wollte nicht schlagen. Ups. Sorry! Oh. Lesser Glyph of Art. Meet. Anscheinend haben die kein Problem mit der Schiebeklaue. Ah, das ist der Typ.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Fell dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
To haggle for a higher reward, choose an amount using your mouse and confirm by clicking left mouse button. If your counterparty accepts the offer, you made a deal. If your offer is too high, your counterparty will grow annoyed, push too hard, and he or she will break off the negotiations.
That settles it then.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel. A settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off. Please.
Ja, das ist auf jeden Fall auch besser, wie die Leute sich bewegen in Gesprächen und nicht einfach wie angeklebt voneinander stehen. Genau wie es bei Mass Effect 3 war, dass die Leute sich auch mal bewegen. Aber das Spiel macht es noch besser, meiner Meinung nach. So, da wollen wir mal... Achso, ja, stimmt. Wir haben ja ein Pferd. Kommen Sie her.
Move it.
Got a lump of bread today.
Looking for trouble?
My pride, Hellraiser.
Hey! Anyone home?
Some objects can be destroyed. Such objects are marked with the art icon. To destroy objects to open a path, face them and cast the art sign. You can also try hacking at them with your sword, but note that not everything can be destroyed in this manner. Another option is to toss a grape shot bomb at the object, but be careful not to get hurt by explosions. Achso, das war nur, dass es über mir war.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at me window, peering at the goings-on. He must have eyed me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. Was right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left, locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Ja, okay. Kann ich ihm helfen?
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case. A corpse. Explains the stench.
Tag diagrams to craftsmen with the proper skill to have them craft the item for you. Okay.
Cracked monocle. Interesting.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing, nothing. documents, almost entirely burned. A few pieces still legible.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Burn papers, and when you arranged to meet, you fucking show up. I did, risking my life and the entire blasted operation, and ended up standing there with my flowing cock in my hands waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organized than that, but you, illegible, tell that blessed Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, so we won't break off negotiations. But since our old plan's gone tits up, this time we will choose the time and place for our next meeting. Brother missing. Batch my brother to fighting. Achso, das hatten wir, das sind die. Okay. Oh, das Ding nehmen wir gleich mit.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
Found the pan, have ye?
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
Found the pan, have ye?
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it. To make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Achso, wir haben ja ein Schwert gefunden, ne? Besser als unseres. 22 bis 26. Ja, perfekt. Tsching. Ach, scheiße. Hier kann ja Rüstung kaputt gehen. Der war ja was. Ach ja.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road.
Haben wir bekommen?
Fry up a nice white fish for supper. Or a pint.
Who's alive?
Ach so, Wölfe. Oh, die sind Level 5. Oh, die werden uns umhauen wahrscheinlich.
Come on.
Hey! Ich hab doch nur... Echt jetzt? Wollte nur den Wolf töten. Scheiße, ich hoffe, das hat gespeichert. Oh, verdammt. Oh, ist das... Oh, boah. Wo sind wir? Ach, wir sind nicht tot. Oh, was? Wir haben einfach nur ohnmächtig geschlagen? Wie viel Geld haben wir verloren? Alles! Oh, du dummer Arsch. Mhm.
Bobbing about like shit in a blowhole.
Was? Wovor los weg? Oh. Ah, Wolf. Oh, da sind aber eine Menge Wölfe.
What? Lost your nerve?
Oh, fuck. Ui, Brudi.
Let's go.
Ah, man kann nicht vom Pferd aus sammeln. Wie weit ist es? 300 Meter. Oh, das ist ein Fragezeichen.
Medallion's humming.
Points of interest.
Place of power. It's gotta be.
Ah, as you explore the location, its icon on the minimap will become grey out. You gained ability points. Oh! When you have gained a certain number of experience points, you advance to the next level. You get experience points for killing monsters and completing quests. You receive ability points every time you gain a level. Using these points, you can acquire new abilities or improve ones you already have. An ability call indicates what branch it belongs to. Choose an ability and click on it using the right mouse button to develop it. Okay, was haben wir denn hier? Fast attack, this one always active. Muscle memory, fast attack damage increased by 10%, a memory point gain, okay. Strength training, deflect arrows while parrying. Time slot by additional 50% while aiming the crossbow. Memory point loss upon taking damage is slowed by 33%, okay. Increases art range by 1 yard, summon regeneration in combat. Damage dealt by Igni also permanently weakens enemy armor, effect scale with sign intensity up to maximum 25%. Increase sign duration by 5 seconds, number of alternative mode charges 7, number of standard mode traps 1. Okay. Quen shield pushes opponents back when it breaks. target does not move towards Geralt by his casting Axi, also increases the effectiveness of Axi in dialogues. Okay. Increase potion overdose threshold from 50 to 60%. Potion duration time and bomb damage +5. Oil plate to blades give a 5% chance of poisoning the target on each hit. The chance is greater the higher the level of oil used. Time is slowed further by 50% aiming bombs. Potion duration and time and bomb damage +5. Every non-level 1 alchemy formula increases maximum toxicity by 0.5. Potion duration, time and bombs increase. Okay. If toxicity is above 0, time automatically slows when an enemy is about to perform a counterattack. Okay. Try with General, Sun and Stars. During the day, vitality regenerates by an additional 10 points per second when not in combat. At night, stamina regenerates by 1 additional point per second during combat. Survival's instinct. Increase maximum vitality by 15%. Each piece of light armor increases critical hit damage by 25 and fast attack damage by 5. Each piece of medium armor increases silent intensity by 5% and stamina regeneration by 5. Each piece of heavy armor increases maximum vitality by 5 and strong attack damage by 5%. Crossbow bolts deal 25% more damage. If your current stamina level is too low, science can be cast using adrenaline points. Increase adrenaline generation by 5 using science now generates adrenaline points. Adrenaline points increase both weapon damage and silent intensity. Oh, das wird toll. Increase maximum toxicity by 30 points. Metabolism boost. If available, adrenaline points will be consumed to reduce the toxicity cost of drinking potions by 33% per point. Does not affect mutagen decoctions. You can shoot 1 additional bolt before you must reload. Oh, cool. Damage dealt by bomb explosion generates 0 adrenaline points. Instead of its previous effect, battle trends now increase critical hit chance by 8%. Oh, okay. Maximum inventory weight is increased by 60. Das werde ich wahrscheinlich brauchen. The bonus. Okay. Kann ich aber, damit ich das lesen kann. The bonus from a place of power lasts indefinitely, but only one such bonus can be active at a given time. Oh. Eating food generates vitality for 20 minutes? You ignore bomb and special bolt effects. Was? You ignore bomb and special bolt effects? Okay. Bomb damage is tripled, but the number of bombs and slots is decreased by half. This does not apply to bombs which deal no damage. Each defensive action generates adrenaline points, parries, counterattacks, dodges, rolls cannot be activated more than once every 5 seconds. Okay. Aber das hier ist ja... Ah, warte mal, wir gucken erstmal, was hat uns das denn gegeben? Können wir nachgucken? Axi Science. Okay. Das erste, was wir nehmen, ist Deflect Aerosol Pie. Genau, dass wir das hier machen können. Yes. Ja, und das muss man jetzt da rein tun, ne? Genau. Kann man irgendwie nachgucken, was meine Buffs können? Achso, stimmt. C, Player Stats, ne? Aber hier sehen wir unsere Buffs nicht, ja? Schade. Spacebar, Drop, Preview Items, Sort Items. Okay. Ja, damit. Hä? Wie kann ich... Ah, mit Shift. Was war das? Na, kommst du ran oder nicht?
You're ugly.
Hui! You have found a mutagen. Use it to enhance your abilities or create a special potion called the mutagen decoction. Open your character panel to learn more. Okay. Eieiei. Aber ich habe anscheinend nicht alles vergessen, wie man kämpft. Das ist schon mal gut. So, wie kann ich jetzt einstellen? Ah, STRG ist das. Okay. Oh. Oh, ein Merchant. Gut, aber das machen wir in der nächsten Folge. Ja, Doreen, ich hoffe, es gefällt dir, wie das Spiel aussieht, die Verbesserung, dass es jetzt eine richtige Open World ist. Der Anfang der Geschichte. Ich hoffe, es gefällt dir. Wir werden, wenn du es möchtest, alles machen und das ist sehr viel. Also 200 Stunden? Mindestens. Vor allen Dingen, weil ich alles machen werde. Also ich werde jedes Fragezeichen ablaufen, jede Quest machen, die ich finde. Alles. Ich wünsche dir einen schönen Morgen, einen schönen guten Tag oder einen schönen guten Abend. Es müsste ein schönen guten Abend sein, weil du wirst irgendwie 10 Folgen gehabt haben bis jetzt, wenn du überhaupt den ganzen Scheiß hier anguckst. Weil ich kann mir vorstellen, dass es ziemlich langweilig ist, weil ich manchmal nichts tue, weil ich ja nur warte, bis Till da ist und ja, wir sind beide beschäftigt und reden nicht viel miteinander. Aber ja, Till.